Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Gagan Mam for your help. So, in this video, we are going to learn the chapter A Bottle of Dew from the unit number 1, Fables and Folk Tales of class 6. Okay, so let's start. Before starting the story, let's concentrate on the name of the unit, that is Fables and Folk Tales. First of all, we should learn what is a fable, what is a folk tale, and in the title, A Bottle of Dew, what is dew? What is a fable? Fable is a short story that teaches a lesson and that often has animals as the main characters. Okay? In the story in which we have animals as the characters, the animals delivering dialogues, that story is called a fable. For example, the fox and the crow, the lion and the mouse. Okay, such kind of stories are called fables. Next is folk tale. Folk tale is an old traditional story that has been passed down from one generation to another in a spoken form. Such kind of stories are called folk tales. Next is what is dew. Dew is small drops of water that form on plants, leaves, etc. during the night, especially during the winter season. Okay, so here you can see the picture also. This picture is showing dew. Okay, these are tiny droplets of water. So this is dew. Next, first of all, let's concentrate on a few words such as dew. Is it D-E-W or D-U-E? Tail. Is it T-A-L-E or T-A-I-L? Sun. S-O-N or S-U-N? Okay, so these are confusing words. The words having the same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. Okay, first of all, DEW, that we have already learned, small drops of water that form on plants, leaves, etc. during the night. And DUE, that means something expected or having to be paid. The next one is a tale, T-A-L-E. This means a story. And story is once again not story, S-T-O-R-E-Y. Okay, this is story, S-T-O-R-Y. Another tale is T-A-I-L. This means the part of the body at the end of an animal. Okay, next is son, S-O-N. That means a human male child. Okay, don't get it confused with male, M-A-I-L. This is M-A-L-E. Another is sun, S-U-N, the star at the center of the solar system. So these are some confusing words. I hope you have learned them very well. Let's have a test. I'm showing you a few pictures. Identify which dew is it. First of all, which dew is it? Is it DEW or DUE? You can guess the answer and I will show you the answers also. Okay. Which sun is it? S-U-N or S-O-N? Which tail is it? Is it T-A-L-E or T-A-I-N? Okay, I hope you have guessed the answers. So these are the answers. Okay, these are the correct answers. First one is D-E-W, dew. The next one is S-U-N, sun. And the third one is T-A-I-N, tail. Okay. Now we are going to start the story. So let me tell you what this story is about. A bottle of dew. The story is about a person, Ramnath. Okay, the name is Ramnath. Ramnath wanted to create a magic potion, but at the end of the story, he learned a lesson. And this story tells us that true success comes from hard work. Okay, so we are going to start the story. All right. Before reading the text, we are to do these activities. Let us do these activities before we read. The first one is circle the picture that matches with each word. Check your answers by sharing them with your classmates and teacher. Okay, so the first one is worried. You are to encircle the picture which is showing the girl worried. Okay, so first one is showing worried. Next is plantation. So the first picture is showing the plantation, as the another one is tree. Sage. Once again, the first picture is showing a sage and the another one is a fruit seller or a vegetable seller. Next is surprise. So the second picture, okay, not the first one, the second picture is showing the expression surprise. Okay, so the second question is answer these questions and discuss them with your classmates and teachers. First of all, think of a time when you worked hard. So you are all to uh, think of, okay, the time when you really worked hard, maybe at the time of your examination, maybe at the time of some kind of competition. So what did you do then? Okay, you are to share your own words. Then the next one is how did it help you? Means when you worked hard, how did that help you? Okay, what did you learn at that time? Then the next one is how did it make you feel? Means when you worked hard, how did you feel at that time? Okay, so you are to share your own experience, your own views. Now it is the time to read the text. So you may take your book and read the first page. Okay, so read the text thoroughly and try to learn the word meanings also. Okay, that is given at the side of the text. All right, so now I'm going to tell you what has been shared in this first page. So in this first page, we come to know that Ramnath is the main character of this story. And he believed that there was a magic potion that could turn any object into gold. So what he was doing then? He was spending so much money on creating that magic potion, on trying to find out it. Okay, so his wife Madhumati, she got worried. So what happened? One day, a famous sage, okay, came to their village, and the sage told Ramnath that he could help him in making the magic potion, but he had to do something. But what he had to do? He had to collect 5 liters of dew to make the magic potion. Right? I hope this first page is clear to you. Now moving on to the next page. So in this page, we come to know that when the sage asked Ramnath to collect 5 liters of dew, Ramnath was worried because it was a very tough task and it was a time consuming task. Right? It was very difficult to collect 5 liters of dew. So at this, the sage advised Ramnath to plant banana plants, right? So many banana plants. And he advised Ramnath to take care of them with his own hands and to collect the dew. Okay, so this is the first part of the story. And what we come to know, first question is, what did Ramnath believe? So Ramnath believed that there is a magic potion which could turn any object into gold. Second one is, how did the sage help Ramnath? So the sage advised Ramnath that he would help him in making the magic potion, but he had to collect 5 liters of dew. Then third one is, do you think Ramnath will be able to collect the dew? And give a reason. In this question, you are to share your own view. Okay, you can answer in a positive or in a negative also. But you have to give the reason to support your answer. Suppose if you are saying yes, yes, Ramnath will be able to collect the dew, then give the reason. Yeah, this is that there is nothing impossible in this world, right? He would be able to collect the dew, but it would take some time. If you are saying no, then also you are to give the reason. You would say that no, Ramnath won't be able to collect the dew because it is very tough task and it would take so much time to collect the dew. Okay, so I hope the first part of the story is very much clear to you all. Now moving on to the next part of the story. All right. So the second part begin with Ramnath doing as the sage advised him to do. Okay, he did the same. He planted banana plants and looked after them with great care. But he was concentrating only on collecting the dew. Okay. On the other side, Madhumati, his wife, she was also helping him. But she was selling the banana crop in the market and she was making money. And Ramnath kept collecting dew. And it took him 6 years to collect 5 liters of dew. Okay, it was a long time. So once Ramnath collected the dew, then what he did, he went to the sage and asked him to make the magic potion. At this, the sage smiled and chanted a mantra. When Ramnath sprinkled the magic potion on a vessel, nothing happened. Okay, it didn't turn into gold. At this, Ramnath got angry and he thought that the sage had cheated him and he had wasted 6 precious years of his life in collecting the dew. So, when Ramnath got angry, the sage told him that there exists no magic potion and it was his hard work that created his wealth and made him rich. At the end, Ramnath understood the lesson. What we learned in this part of the story, first question is, why was Ramnath angry? So Ramnath got angry because he thought that the sage had cheated him and he had wasted 6 precious years of his life in collecting the dew. Next question is, how did Ramnath and Madhumati create wealth? No doubt Ramnath was focusing only on collecting the dew, but at the same time Madhumati was selling the banana crop in the market and she was making money. So this was Ramnath and Madhumati's hard work that created wealth and made them rich. Alright, so this is the story, A Bottle of Dew. Now, what we learned in this story. So from the story, A Bottle of Dew, we learned that we should work hard if we want to achieve success. Because hard work is the only key to success. Right? And there is no shortcut. Here I am providing you with an additional activity also, which can enhance your speaking skill. What you are to do, you are to listen to a folk tale from your parents or grandparents in your house, and then you may translate the same into English and share with your classmates and teacher. Okay, now let's test our knowledge. First question is, what did Ramnath believe? Ramnath believed that there is a magic potion which could turn any object into gold. Second question, what did the sage ask Ramnath to do? The sage asked Ramnath to collect 5 liters of dew. How many years did it take Ramnath to collect the dew? So how many years did it take? It took him 6 years to collect the dew. Why was Ramnath angry? Ramnath was angry because he thought that the sage had cheated him and he had wasted his time. Then how did Ramnath become wealthy? Because of his hard work. He planted banana trees and he collected dew and he took care of them with his own hands. In this way, he became wealthy. What lesson did Ramnath learn? Ramnath learned the lesson of hard work. He learned that hard work is the key to success. The last question is, what is folktale? So a folktale is a story that is passed from one generation to another generation in speaking form. Okay. So here is a home assignment. You all are to solve the book exercise. And if you need any kind of help in solving the book exercise, you may watch my another video that is providing the solution to the book exercise of this chapter, A Bottle of Dew. Okay, so if you enjoy the video and you have really learned something from the video, kindly do like and share with your friends so that they may also learn something. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Keep learning.